let them go to jail publicly. They're being public, so let them get arrested on the show, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, publicly. So it's public humiliation now.
I mean, it ain't public humiliation. I mean, it's a reality show. It takes part during your life. Guess what happens during your life? Your ass might go to jail during your life. So if you choose to have a camera there or choose to pull one out, what's the difference? You know,
because
let's think about it like this. We ain't talking about a person that pull out their cell phone and start recording an arrest. We talking about a camera crew that's following them up. I almost cussed. I changed the.
I got my bell ready though. I got the bell ready.
That was gonna be too hot for TV, too hot for YouTube. That F word. But what I'm saying is, think about it like this: a camera crew is catching this. It ain't like I'm being pulled over. Oh my God, let me pull up my cell phone. The officer, I'm filming you. You know, you got a production crew behind you, a director, somebody who could easily say, "Cut, don't film this." No, they took all that good old footage. Why they take that? Because it ain't about that person's outcome. It's about the drama they can sell to you that's going to tune into that BS.
I'm tuning in. I'm tuning in. But you know what? It's so crazy, though, because at some point you should be thinking, like, okay, should I commit fraud knowing I'm on this reality show?
Yeah, you should commit fraud when you're on that reality show because you already living the life of a fraud. Well, you even be on a damn show. You just doing what you've been doing.
Girl, he just been bail-worthy all show.
All right, I love it. Everybody go. Let's show it all.
Lock them up. When they say, lock them up.
Right. Rugo, what's happening in the movie world?
Well, basically, it's like this. Currently, I'll tell you this, I haven't watched any new movies as of this point because I've been kind of tied up in my thing. So, going back to the small screen, the big release of the new season of Doom Patrol was released this couple days ago. And I did tune in to watch that. And from that, I was very interested in where it's going. I didn't really get to see a lot of it. I did fall asleep. But I'm interested to see that new season. Along with that, we have Teen Titans, which is in its 8th episode of its 3rd season. And it's pretty good, but it is going to rehash some characters from the past, which gives me the ability to think that where is the storytelling going overall. So we're in a situation where we got some things that are being played by the numbers, but it should be pretty entertaining until we get to the point of where we need to be this October, with the first thing that I'm interested in going to see is the new James Bond film, I was going to call it A Time to Kill, but it's No Time to Kill.
Okay.
Yeah. So, so I'm interested in seeing that movie going forward. We did have the Emmys, and I think we spoke about that a little bit, but we had our show prior to the Emmys, and Ted Lasso, one of my favorites, took away a lot of hardware from that night. Best Supporting Actor, Best Supporting Actress, Best Supporting Actor, Best Supporting Actor, Actress, and I think one of Best Comedy or whatever like that. They cleaned up. It's a really great show. They deserved all that effort. However, the hardship behind those that win is the fact that those who have not won, and Mr. Anthony Anderson has not won an Emmy for his work on Blackish over the past 7 years, and that is sort of a discredit to him.
It is.
You know, so you look at those sort of things, even when you see people, shows that are on the rise doing well, you see people who get snubbed, if you want to call it a snub. They get snubbed year after year after year. Granted, Ted Lasso is a new creation of sorts being in his 2nd season. The issue is that there's 5 other seasons where Mr. Anthony Anderson did not get the opportunity to win that coveted award, which, may benefit. I mean, it may pay out for him later on in life. Maybe he'll end up getting some sort of award. Maybe he'll get recognized for the talent that he is. But that
did Tracy Ellis get anything? No. She got snubbed as well?
No, she didn't get it. I don't think Blackish got anything.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Along with I think Lovecraft Country. I don't. Everybody got a technical award,
Okay.
but they didn't get anything. I don't believe they got anything either. And I'm finding it hard. And then my thing was that Journey Smollett was again 100% excellent in that movie. So it was. I mean, in that show.
Okay.
So there were some things that there were some great talents who got recognized as a nomination, but those nominations did not turn into the hardware of an Emmy on their desk or whatever you look for them. But yeah, so those things were there. The biggest winners of the night were The Crown, Mayortown, and Ted Lasso.
Okay, what were you excited to see on this year's Emmys that wasn't on any of the other Emmy award shows ever?
I mean, I guess I was interested to see their take on Cedric the Entertainer being the
host.
But
What'd you think?
Outside of that, I mean, it was
basic.
It was fine. And none of this stuff is like going to be overwhelming entertainment. Basically, you're just in there to see the shows that you've watched over the last season get the award that you think they should have.
Well, you know what I like?
They could just give me a list and like give me a list of winners.
And you'll just read it and be like, okay.
Yeah, like, oh, okay, that should have went that way. Like what's the whole? I mean, you're already counting up the stuff. You know who's won prior to that, but you're just giving the showmanship to say, let's build it up and let's talk about this. I thought it was interesting how and I'm forgetting his last name, Kay Williams, the guy he played. He was on The Wire.
The one that died?
I think it was Michael K. Williams.
Yeah.
They were saying that maybe they should have gave him a nod to win for Lovecraft Country.
Do you think he deserved it, or do you think they wanted to do it because he passed?
He was good.
He really was. He's a good actor.
Lovecraft Country was just so good.
To
me, it was just so good. And not to say that because he died, he should have got. Not to say that because he died, he should have got recognized. But it was just such a good and pivotal role when you talk about his character and what that character had to go through during that era. And that speaks to more or less the writing and the genius behind the show. That show should have won in other categories, even if he was not to win for his acting. But it is all of this is subjective. You get so many votes from people who feel a certain way.
Subjective, right. Let me complete the magazine article that I was talking about. The 10 things insecure people do on social media. They said oversharing, like I talked about. And listen, people, don't allow me to I'm sharing from a magazine article. Don't take this in and say, oh, maybe I am insecure. Know who you are if you do some of these things, okay? Just know who you are, and it doesn't mean that you are insecure. But according to this magazine article, they say people fabricate. This say that they're insecure, okay? It doesn't mean that it is you, and you don't have to think. Just check yourself, okay? Reevaluate yourself. All right, so they had oversharing, they had fabrication, and people do be getting on those social media sites just making up stuff. Some people do it just for entertainment. Selfie overload. Now, I say you look for attention with the selfie overload, okay? And I want to say this is Madame Noire or something like that. Selfie overload. You always want to take selfies because you want the likes. Over publicizing your relationships. Do you see that? I think that's nuts. And let me tell you why. Because especially that person that keeps in a relationship is complicated, out of a relationship, in a relationship with the next person, and you're keeping people on notice as far as like what you're doing. And why do you care about what strangers think? Kind of like what you touched on, Rugal.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why do you care? Like your relationship, do they really care? You know what I mean? What about the people that spaz out on you because they say you're not supporting them, or on social media? Nobody supports me and blah, 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 blah. They say that they're insecure. They highlight material possessions. I think it all, oh, and the fun police. I think it all stems to wanting, I wouldn't say insecure, wanting the likes or needing to be validated or need that cosigner. I don't think it's just all just insecure. And, it's such a fine line. But sometimes people reach out to be like, am I wrong? You might be, before you put me on the no-fly list, let me go to Facebook or social media, or Twitter or Instagram to say this entire situation. And I need people to be on my side to tell me if I'm right or wrong. And then, they delete the ones that tell you, like, you shouldn't have responded that way if you don't agree. So what you think? Do you think it's just like you need that cosigner? Or is it really insecurities?
I mean, there's one thing about seeking wise counsel. There's another thing about just wanting people to know, your thing.
You said wise counsel. Well, Facebook got the doctors and the Facebook counselors. Everybody a counselor. You know that, and everybody's a doctor, and everybody knows that, and you got those. Yes, wise counsel. I'm being facetious. How you feel about Nick? How you feel about the Facebook counselors?
You with their Facebook degrees, they are funny. They are really funny. Especially when you have those giving their opinion and telling you what you should do about your life, about a particular situation, when in real life, y'all doing the same thing or you going through the same thing. How you going to tell me how to live my life or how to do this right or whatever, and you don't know what you're doing?
So are they really living out loud or living a lie out loud?
Some of them are living a lie out loud.
Okay. Because, go ahead.
Some people are living a lie out loud. Some people are voicing their opinion if they're like on Facebook because they're actually afraid to.
Oh, she froze on me. Okay, I lost you. Rugo, you there? Okay, well, I lost her. I don't know what happened.
But you.
Oh, there you go.
You always bragging.
Uh-huh.
But it's off of the back of the person that you're with.
Okay. I got half of that because you went out on me. Yeah, it went out on me. I was like, I lost her. Okay.
But I mean, I'm just saying, like, we have some people who get on social media and brag about everything and talk mess, but you bragging off of the back of the person that you're with. You didn't do the legwork. They did.
Okay.
But that's what everybody on social media is doing now.
Okay. All right, I want to give today's footnote, and today's footnote is, like I was telling you about, I told y'all earlier, everybody's an influencer, but influencers are dreamers. They are leaders with a vision, and that's each and every one of you. I think people need to know that. All right, lovely people, that is our time, and I thoroughly enjoyed each and every one of you for joining in. I thank you for the viewing audience and the listening audience. You guys write this number down, 619-902-2287. And if there is something that you would like discussed on Shop Talk with Mel, leave a message. Feel free to do so. Send a text, leave a message, all that lovely stuff. I'll get it. Somebody on my team will get it. We'll make sure that we will discuss that. The one question that I was talking about earlier, as far as like the Delta variant and the COVID vaccine, I'll do my research as far as like the vaccine. And does it cover it? I'll do my research and look into it, and I'll talk to a few of my doctor friends, try to get some of them on, or one of them on, somebody on, to kind of give you guys some answers, okay? To get that to you. Again, do your research too. Do yours too. I appreciate that. Nick the Voice, before we go, I almost forgot. Who are we featuring today, honey bunny?
Well, today we are featuring...
Who's today's spotlight?
B&B Beauty and Beyond. Miss Nakila Adams is the owner. Her location is 2068 Mahoning Avenue, Northwest Warren, Ohio. 44483. Telephone number 330-766-5778. Her website, www.b and B is spelled BEEBEE.
Okay.
So BNBLLC.com. Again, B&B, Beyond and Beauty. There we have it.
All right. What does she sell?
Go check her out.
What does she offer?
She does. I think she does a lot of she does hair that do.
Oh, okay.
Sell products and different products, things like that in her store.
Okay. Well, check her out. All right.
A little bit of everything in there.
Oh, Lord.
She's jack of all trades.
Oh, Lord. You know me, I need specifics. I'm sorry, everything. Boom, 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 boom. I gotta have things. What do we have? What am I looking for? And let's go. I'm looking for a tutu.
I know somebody that can make you one.
Oh, they can't make it fast enough. All right, lovely people, that is our time. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That is our time. I thoroughly enjoyed you as I do each and every single Saturday. Follow us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on YouTube and all socials, and see what's happening with Shop Talk with Mel. See what we talking about, all right? Because we always got something good for you. Straight with no chaser. That's how we giving it to you. All right, lovely people. Find you, embrace you. Most importantly, always, always love you. Until next week, people. Shop Talk. We got to be back in the studio. So we can do it all together. Right here on all your social medias and all the radio shows. I'm like, but Spreaker too. All right. Peace.